Hi there, today we're going to be making necklaces that look like this, but better. So, firstly, this is a hot pot, as you can see. It has a bunch of pewter that's solidified. We're going to plug this in, which heats it up. I'm going to throw this
Oh my
to
god.
be melted back into its original form.
Sorry.
What we have here is kinetic sand. Is that kinetic sand, Molly? Yep.
Yes.
We're going to put this in our little mold here, or mold holder anyway.
Okay. I'm still playing with it.
Yes. We have more.
Mine here. Here.
Yes. There you go. Thank you. You put this in the mold holder.
I can't.
We want to get it relatively flat. Here is the 3D printed mold we'll be making.
Oh. What is it, Daddy?
This is a drawing made by the artist Marley French, aka our camera operator producer. And I took the drawing, put it onto a 3D printed piece.
Sideways.
Like this. Now we're going to take it. We're going to use this kinetic sand as a mold. We're going to get it nice and flat first. Use our kinetic sand as a mold, and then we're going to press down extremely hard, like so, to make an imprint on the kinetic sand.
But when you take it out, won't it like go into the thingy?
Hopefully not, because that's the glory of using kinetic sand. I wish I'd thought about this more and put little handles, but there you go.
Upside down. Woo!
Now I'm going to very carefully put this back down.
It hasn't melted yet.
This is not melted yet. It takes
it
a
hot?
little while to heat
Is
up.
it hot? Can I put my
It's warm.
Can I put my hands over it?
You can put your hand over it like where mine is.
Yeah, it's like not at all hot.
But one thing you're going to find out in about 2 minutes is that this goes from cold to not at all hot to a little bit hot to insanely blinding hot.
Oh, okay.
Over the course of really no time whatsoever. So I'm going to put the drill bits back. And one thing, this is just a piece of wrench I had laying around. And I'm going to try to slowly dribble the metal into.
Oh, give me a second. I need to get the doggo. No, biggie boy. Why do you have... Oh, okay. Oh my god. Kiss a whiz. Doggo alert.
And it's slowly heating up. You can feel it now. Let me move this over.
He's not here, but he's on the other side of that wall.
Yep.
Our doggo. Okay.
Kick that out of the way. Actually, let me throw that away.
Oh, oops. Okay. It is still not melted yet.
It takes a little while.
I know, I'm just saying.
Let me get Gizmo out of the way.
Also, here is... Oh, he's trapped. Oh, never mind, it's not. Here is another creation. It's a cutting board. It's so smooth.
Yep. It needs a little more wax, too.
I think it looks amazing.
I do, too.
Oh my god, the shadow. Okay.
And that's 100-year-old white oak.
100-year-old? Where did you get 100-year-old white oak?
From a guy known as the Mississippi Wood Trader.
Huh?
A guy who would go and salvage wood from old buildings. That was from a courthouse in Boston.
When did you go to a courthouse in Boston?
I didn't go to a courthouse in Boston. He did. And that would have been in 2008.
Oh. Yeah, but like, when did you get this wood?
I got it in 2008.
Oh. Oh, duh. Wow. Is it hot?
It's getting hotter.
Can I put my hand over it?
About where mine is, yes.
I'm scared. I don't want to get burned.
It's about to get insanely hot.
I can hear it.
Have you ever heard of or read a book called Johnny Tremaine?
No, can you put it over? No, I have not.
It is a book about a boy during the Revolutionary War who's a silversmith's apprentice to Paul Revere, if I remember correctly, who gets his hand horribly mangled in a silversmithing accident, with basically by sticking his hand in molten metal. And eventually, if I remember correctly, he has a personal crisis, acquires courage, and becomes a soldier in the Revolutionary War.
Interesting.
It takes place in Boston.
Alright, but anyway.
And so it's about to start melting, I think.
Can you do it?
Yes.
I don't want to get burned.
And when I say about to, I'm using that term very loosely. You can see I didn't quite get all the kinetic sand off of it.
Oh, I see it.
Yep. Oh, yep. You can see the
I'm watching it.
You can see the pewter start to bubble. Pewter is an alloy of tin and bismuth, if I remember correctly.
What's bismuth?
Some unpopular element that's used to make pewter. As you can see, it's starting to melt a little bit, and
Wow.
the actual solid piece, formerly the necklace, is just sort of turning liquid. We're going to wait to get this very hot because I want to do a slightly more precise, thinner piece.
Whoa, that's so cool.
This piece was very, very heavy and very, very thick.
Yeah. That's so cool. Is it weird that I really like liquid metal?
Oh no, it's quite common. Who wouldn't like liquid metal? All right, let me zoom out a little bit.
So that's how you do it.
And believe it or not, I'm even going to stir this a little bit
I can hold it.
with my little rinchy thing.
Ooh, why is it like black? Or is that the reflection? Is the reflection?
And now, I think it's good enough. And we'll give it like 30 more seconds to heat up. And I'm going to hand the phone back to you, Marley. You don't need to count. We're going to give it approximately 30 seconds. This is recording, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and now stand over here. I'm about to do the... Over here. I'm going to do the precise portion of this.
I can't. Your arm's in the way.
My arm might be in the way. But
I'll
what I'm
just-
going to do, I'm going to pour this into our mold here. And I'm going to do it as sparingly, which is carefully, and using the smallest amount of material possible. And if you'll notice, I'm not just like dumping it, I'm trying to angle it.
You okay?
Yes. That's hot too. Via this rinse thing. And so I'm just going to let little droplets go in.
Sorry, this is a very bad camera angle. I'm too short. But it looks super cool. You can sort of see it. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Ideally, this should be about 5 millimeters thick.
It's also really cool and shiny.
Yep.
See?
And now that's all covered. I'm going to shake it a smidge just to even it out.
Oh.
And I'm unplugging
Looking
this.
at the wonderful fabric of whatever this is made of.
And now, if you want to take a quick view of that while staying away from this, because it's going to be hot for a long time.
It doesn't look that cool on camera. It looks really weird on camera, and
Yes.
it looks sort of weird on there. Like, imagine just what it looks like on camera, but more like a marble and shinier, more refined.
And I probably will have to grind this flat because, as you can see, it's not a perfect circle. But I think that's a lot better than the one we did before.
Okay.
And so we can stop the video here.
Okay.
And we'll, in about 15 to 20 minutes, this will be cold enough to touch, and we'll see how it worked.
Okay. Well,
Like and subscribe.
Actually, wait, no.